Who knew that cleaning out my husband's truck would lead to so many proud moments? In this video, the Skyworks equipment rental branch here in Nashville is getting demolished and rebuilt. So my husband's truck was full of stuff from the move that needed to be cleaned out and put away. So if you need that little extra push or motivation to clean out your car or truck, this video should give it to you. So let's dig in and clean up this mess together. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Miller. I live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee with my husband of 18 years, Gary, and our border collie, Percy. Here on this channel, I'll take you into my home and what's going on in my simple yet fun-filled life, and hopefully bring some motivation to the mundane. If you're into that sort of thing, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe and we can do this together. And like this video if you like it, and leave a comment because I want to get to know you.
Why is it important to you and Skyworks to be involved?
You know, we do this for the children, for Vandy Hospital, and that's probably the single most important reason behind any amazing event like this.
Business has got to be growing as Nashville grows.
We have experienced exponential growth over the last 3 years and just very excited about the future.
Speaking of the future, your territory, talk about the territory, Chad, and what the future looks like.
Yep. So we are about to embark on a groundbreaking 25,000 square foot facility.
So this is the Skyworks equipment rental branch here in Nashville, which is being demolished or has been demolished and is currently being rebuilt on the existing property. So my husband Gary has worked as the regional sales manager since 2020 here at this location, where I've also worked alongside him. There have been a lot of changes over the past 4 years, and we look forward to the future of Skyworks in this new building. So our barn is being used as a temporary storage for all that occupied the branch. So Gary's truck was full of stuff that was transported from the move that needed to be taken out, put away, and stored here at our house. So cleaning out his truck was where I began. Setting the timer for 30 minutes, and I'm just going to get everything I can out of this truck before Gary leaves. So I was trying to surprise Gary and clean out his truck, so I snuck out here and did this. So I just emptied out the first seat, and that took about, 10 minutes, maybe at the most. I just gotta wipe that down. Now we're gonna bring this into the music room, and then I'm gonna sort it from there. Okay, so we got all this emptied out up here. We got this emptied out back here, all into the music room. Now, I'm gonna worry about this last. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Okay, and where are we on time? We have 10 more minutes, so now I'm gonna go to the back trunk area and just clean that out real quick. I'm gonna put it in here, and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna sort it all in the music room. Okay, here we go. Okay, and we got that cleaned out. Now we're gonna bring this into the music room. This wagon is the best thing, I'm telling you. We're cleaning out. And here's where we are on time. Look at that. It took less than 30 minutes to empty the entire truck out. With this handy wagon and a lot of coffee energy, I have emptied the entire truck. Now, how are we ever gonna find anything that's in here that's important? Like, look at that. Ram tool. Anyway, so I'm so proud of those, but we don't want to let them get messed up. So now it's gonna be time to go through all this, put it away in these bins. Okay, so I still have this whole corner to clean up, and I think what I'm gonna do is take all this very special memorabilia and I'm gonna put it in very safe places because this was all down in the tack room. This is very important stuff. And so that's what happened is the tack room made it dirty. So I'm gonna put it all down here, and then in the morning I'm gonna wipe it all down. This here, that needs to be framed. And this is Gary. There's Gary in his school days. Wow, he's actually reading a book. Hopefully that's the Bible. I think it is. Wow, that's amazing. So this is, what book is this? Freed Hardeman college book. Okay. These frames are broke, so this is probably not really gonna be any good after this. This frame. Let's see. Gary. And then this is all Gary's certificates of achievement. Wow. Ram tool. Ram tool. Ram tool. Ram tool. Okay, so these are all his awards. So those are at least in a tote, but they need to be cleaned off first before I store them next, because they're all going to go in the new building, I think, the new Skyworks building. So I'm going to wipe all this down in the morning, stow it safely away in Rubbermaids. Gary is so humble and sweet that sometimes it's hard to believe that he's got all these achievement awards and little plaques and things hidden away. He never boasts or speaks highly of himself. He doesn't have an ego whatsoever. And his customers keep him grounded and treat him like a brother, like a brother they like to mess with. So these awards make his work ethic and care for them very apparent to me. So I'm having many proud moments here, and I don't mind cleaning them because I enjoy it. Alright, so everything's packed up, protected, and now I'm just going to put this lid on it and label it. So after I was done putting all this away, I found more plaques and things congratulating Gary for his work and everything. So I was just having a proud moment, but I went ahead and put these in a tote as well. Now I got that area of the floor cleaned up. I've got my little, my tape, my marker, and tons of paper so I can just make my quick labels. And so now what I'm going to do is separate everything in this pile. House, shed, music room. And I'm just going to put it in piles over here.
I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way.
I know different people have different love languages, and I think there's like 5 of them, like quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, acts of service, and acts of service has always been my thing. So I always think, oh, if I do something like clean out Gary's truck, that's going to be just like a way of showing my love. And when he does things for me like that, like takes the trash up, he hooks it on the back of his truck and takes it up the driveway. It's great. But anyway, those little things are huge. Leave a comment below and let me know some of the things you do for your significant other to show your love. Have a tote for just about everything. I don't put permanent labels on my totes. This is why it's so sloppy looking. It's because the totes might change out because we might get rid of things in the tote, or I just don't know how many of each thing that goes in the tote. I might need to shrink it down to a different tote. So I'm always moving things from different, one tote to another tote. So that's why I don't label them fancy with nice label makers. And then we have like brochures and things like that. And then all of his notebooks in one pile. And then we got the order forms. So all this needs to be refiled. And then we have all of his, I'm not going to show you, but all these notebooks with important information on there that he's going to need to go through. And then business cards and receipts, money bag, stickers, or blank little pads. He loves to write on those the most. So I'm going to put all this away now.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah. Now I know why never.
Okay, so not everything is clean yet. I still have to clean this whole room, just like a really deep clean of this whole room. But at least it's got a home. Everything has a home. And these two road cases we have up on Facebook Marketplace right now. So those will not be here long, hopefully. Or they'll go to the barn. And then I need to find a place for all this stuff. Because we're kind of overflowing here. And we have to organize this music shelf still. This is just a disaster. But I got my workout stuff kind of figured out there. And then this whole corner cleaned up. So it's a lot better than it was before. And at least Gary's truck is cleaned out. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that gave you a little motivation if you needed it. And if you haven't left a comment yet, I'd love to hear from you. So anyway, you have a great week and we'll see you in the next video.